Hello and welcome to another edition of Website Redesign Critiques. My name is Justin Rondeau and I'm the Director of Optimization at Digital Marketer. And today we're going to be looking at a massive redesign on Ghostery's homepage. All right, and as you all know, if you've seen this before, we do break this down into 5 criteria. And if you're new to this, I'll break these 5 criteria down right now. We break it down into clarity, readability, appearance, on-site experience, and navigation. So I will give a point to the variation that has an edge in this department, and we'll tally them up at the end and find out if they have gone in the right direction or if they need to light that dumpster on fire. All right, so let's take a look at the first iteration of this page. So Ghostery here, this is their homepage. Obviously, homepages are going to be a little busier than any other page. Think of the homepage as the "You Are Here" map at an amusement park and trying to get people to where they need to go. All right, so this is a fairly long form homepage as opposed to what you're about to see, which might surprise you with the massive change that they made. All right, so first and foremost, I'm just going to scroll right through so you can get an idea of what this page looks like, and then I will go through the pages and dig in at the individual element level. So we can look at clarity first and so on. All right, so let's start scrolling down. So we can see up here we have in the top a nice little hello bar. We have our navigation. As what everybody says, adding a person to a website helps. That remains to be seen overall, but then they dig into what you can install, what you can use there, some major social proof, going into the kind of requested demo CTA by using testimonials here. All right, so really bring into what you can use this for in the retail, financial, travel space. So kind of letting people go, well, I'm in that space, so I should be using this. Again, more customer level information, and then digging into some blog posts there. Then we get people to sign up to a newsletter, mega footer, and finally anything else, kind of like partners, logos, etc. Okay, so that's the first page. Now get ready for a horse of a different color. All right, so you can see here we still have that hello bar. We have a much smaller variation here for the navigation. There's a link here about how they've joined the Clicks team, cleaner, faster, and safer browsing. Ghostery detects and blocks tracking technologies, speed up page loads, eliminate clutter, and protect your data. If you're not using Ghostery, you should. They're fantastic. I know good half of the digital marketer team has it on their websites anytime we're looking at what's going on the site. Then they break down cleaner, faster, safer, and that's it. Then they get into the footer there, but they have drastically reduced the page. Just install Ghostery, that's your only option, versus all this, right? Versus requesting a demo. So they went a completely different offer level here. Likely, what's going on here on the homepage is that they're seeing, you're getting a more enterprise level, but here you're getting just install the application. Okay, so let's go into clarity. So take control of your digital experience. Blah, 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 blah. What the heck's the digital experience we're controlling? I don't know what this thing does yet, right? When I saw this initial page, I've been using Ghostery for so long, I didn't know what they did, and I used the product. Okay, so this gets into the problem that people run in with headlines, like cutesy kind of. This isn't even like a cutesy headline. This is just obscure. All right, so you need to stay away from doing that. And in contrast, cleaner, faster, and safer browsing. That's still not perfect, but it's not. It's telling you what it does. It's not speaking to a desired end result. Right? They're allowing the second subheader there to do that. But clarity here, this one's a little tough. Because they do break down how you make it cleaner, faster, and those, and get the content you want on the page without clutter you don't, etc. But here it's just a lot of text. There's the Ghostery add-on, what you can get there. Then there's some other options. Like this page just kind of focuses on too much, which is fine for a home page, but as opposed to what would be almost a home page that's a landing page, I'm going to have to give the point to the newer variant for clarity. In terms of readability, I actually find this page a lot easier to consume than the new variant. That's mainly because using white on light blue is hard to read overall. And there's just not a lot of visual cues here. They're trying to focus on getting you to install and showing you an image there, but overall, I don't think the readability is all that great. And it's really rare that you'd see clarity and readability kind of shift in terms of scoring. But just like, look how much more readable this page is. It's easier to consume the content, to do things on the page. Okay, it's just a much better experience than you'd expect from a page that actually has a much more unified message. So readability is actually going to go to the older variant. Now, in terms of appearance too, I have to go with the old variant as well for the appearance. I think this page just looks a lot better. Do you need like this guy here with some nonsensical digital experience analytics dashboard showing? Absolutely not. You could go and do whatever you want there, but I just overall the appearance, this is a tighter page. It's longer, yes, but it works better. It's not a squeeze page, like, and that's what you're really running into. It's like a traditional home page versus a squeeze page. I have to say the appearance, this one just looks way more polished, so that's going to go to the older variant. Right now it's 2-1. In terms of on-site experience, the experience on this is a little tough to give a point to either one, but I'd say here, since you know exactly what you're going to get and they've unified that call to action, I think the on-site experience is a bit better because it turns into a yes or no question versus a yes, no, maybe. And here, I think that just makes for a better experience. Do you want this, yes or no? If I don't want it, I'm not going to think, well, they tricked me into not wanting something or to running into something. You know exactly kind of what you're getting. So this will go to the new variant. And then in terms of navigation, the best navigation is the simplest navigation. Gotta give it to the new variant. So it looks here like, despite kind of the readability issues and the appearance side, that the new variant is the superior one, mainly because it unifies the call to action as well as simplifies the on-site experience and utilizes like better navigation techniques. I don't necessarily think that it's a better page. I think the other page had elements I love, especially if you're getting it to more than just installing a widget, because they do have other things to add. But overall, I think this is the better page. This is the better version for what they're trying to get done. But they could help themselves out with a little bit more content. They went way too bare bones, and yes, less can be more. But when you when you don't have enough, it's definitely not going to cut it. So yeah, they won here by the skin of their teeth, and I'm really curious to see where they go with this as they iterate out further. So thank you again for being a part of this episode of Website Radical Redesigns. I'm Justin Rondeau, and I hope you enjoyed this and watch some of our other website redesigns.